Welcome to Do Not Steal, a podcast analyzing original characters posted by their creators. An original character, or OC, is a fan creation meant to exist alongside established characters in the same fictional world. Abysme, tell
Yo.
us your least favorite gender out of all of them.
Before we get to that, how many are there to choose from?
Infinite.
I mean, potentially infinite. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's the thing. Is like it's.
I would have to say Markiplier as a gender is probably my least favorite.
Markiplier as a gender.
I've seen Markiplier kin, and I'm equating the two, and that's a horrible thing to do, and I mean it in complete, absurdity, and don't mean it, but Markiplier kin is that holds a special place in hell.
You
for
actually
people who
have
walk
seen
around.
people who identify as Markiplier
I have
that
I
aren't
have.
Markiplier.
Yes.
Smootkin are the worst.
Nah, I mean, I could be okay with that. I'm okay with there being multiple Snoop Dogs in the world, and he already has like 17 personas.
Maybe that's why he changed to Snoop Lion. He felt like everybody was ruining his brand.
Well, then he was Snoopzilla, so Snoop just does Snoop. But there doesn't need to be
Snoop just does weed.
lots of it. There doesn't need to be like a whole hallway full of Markipliers screaming at Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think they'll take that.
God. Now I'm picturing just people cosplaying as Markiplier, meeting Markiplier. That's... I bet he would love that, but I don't think anybody else would. But anyway, so your least favorite gender is Markiplier. Dead Palette, your least Markiplier gender
Least Markiplier.
is Snoopkin. Is that correct?
Rate this in Markipliers.
I'm not sure what my least favorite is, but my favorite is definitely trap.
Okay. Well, I would say
It's also my
least
favorite genre of music. That's a lie. It is not my favorite genre of music.
My least favorite would probably have to be heterosexual. So, yeah.
Free music idea to anyone out there. I'm not going to do it because I have standards, but make a trap song called Trap is Gay or Traps Are Gay. Either one.
Or
There you
you could
go.
commission Abysme to make it.
I'm not going to do it.
You could commission him to make it and not tell him what you're going to title it, and then release it.
The point is, it's trap, and I'm not going to make trap unless it's like, my own. I'm going to make a joke out of something, but not for
Commission
anyone else.
Abysme to make something, and then remix it into trap music, and then release it.
Because then they would just make it themselves.
But anyway, take everything Abysme has ever said on this podcast, or on the Fear Fiction podcast, because this is a different podcast. This is what are we calling it? Do Not Steal?
Do not steal.
Do Not Steal, the podcast about OCs, because you need one of those. And
I mean, me
The
is
spinoff
strong.
nobody asked for.
this podcast is our OC in the Fear Fiction universe. But
Well, we
yes.
already have a bunch of OCs from Fearfic,
True.
like Mustard Mason.
Oh God. And
Judge Relish. Or is it Deputy Relish? I forget.
Squatch, I don't know, something.
Squanch.
Squanch, yeah.
Drop a big, hot, steaming load in me, Big Daddy.
Yeah, I should say Big Daddy and Sleeping Daughter. We're starting out Do Not Steal in the right way with a doubleheader, a father-daughter tag team. I don't know why that sounds really wrong. DP, is tag team a sexual term?
It is if you
Okay.
make it one.
Okay, so we have a father-daughter twosome. That's not a sexual term, is it?
I mean, if I think that you're just having normal sex if it's two people.
Okay.
And then if a third person joins in, it's a threesome. And then if one of those people take a break, then it reverts to being a twosome.
But that would be a
And-
tag team twosome.
And if you're
Yeah,
left by yourself,
okay.
then you're handsome. Ha ha ha. Anyway,
Mm.
Big Daddy, Sleeping Daughter, our first OCs. Does anybody want to... Who wants to take the reins on describing Big Daddy and describing what we're looking at here? I
Big
Well,
Daddy.
he had a beard. He would beat me. Oh, we're talking about the picture.
God damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
This Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy. Big Daddy is a clown. Big Daddy is a jokery looking guy, green hair, black makeup. I don't know how many people are actually going to click through on the link, so I feel like we have to describe it a little bit. Emo, goth, jester costume, some shabby chic going on, pointed toes.
It looks like a mix of the Joker with Nightmare on Elm Street, kind of filtered through a My Chemical Romance album.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
That's the aesthetic I'm getting.
Wait,
here.
can I chime in here?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
Haven't you people closing the goddamn door?
No,
That's not My Chemical Romance.
No, but it is.
close enough. And next to Big Daddy the Clown, we have Sleeping Daughter, which is a little Wednesday Addams looking character.
Yeah.
And as you no,
Oh man, you're besmirching the name of Wednesday Addams.
well,
Okay,
you know,
but clearly she's the influence. Look at the outfit.
I don't know that the person who made this has ever seen the Addams Family. Or
Or
read
me.
an Addams Family comic or whatever.
maybe
So,
they saw the sequel one time on cable. I don't know.
Addams Family versus the Munsters.
Adam Sandler versus the Munsters. Fucking get out of the
What?
house.
Rob
Shut
James
up!
about to find out that life as a daughter isn't so easy when you're sleeping all the time and there are crazy noises going through your head.
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Rob
I
Schneider
just
is psychopathic daughter, rated PG.
I just want to point out, according to this image, Sleeping Daughter has sonid eyes.
Zoned.
Sonid eyes. Her eyes are sonid shut. Alright, so we got the bio beneath the character. Now, when I started this out, as I've told you guys, but not our beloved listeners, we started out, I thought, well, we could knock out like 2 or 3 OCs in an episode, because all you got to do is look at the image and rate them and, you know, say what you think about them. But, oh no, there's a lengthy description if you guys want to scroll
Holy
and take a look at that.
Shit.
Oh,
Damn.
for both characters.
I'm going to say right now, no matter what our opinions of these OCs are, no matter how much fun we have, I respect the amount of goddamn world building that people put into their OCs. Like, straight up.
See, the difference, and I've said this before, you know, to people who have said to me, all I do is create OCs, I'm not really a writer. You know, like, people sometimes will say stuff like that.
Mhm.
And the thing is, the difference between someone who makes OCs and someone who writes books or stories or whatever is just whether or not you flesh it out into a story. There's no goddamn difference. You know,
Yeah.
if you write a story about Big Daddy and Sleeping Daughter, you know, that's, you know, you're an author who wrote a story. It's not an OC anymore, it's your character. It's just the character
Well,
in,
and
in your book.
This is to the level of detail of people who play like tabletop RPGs, such as Dungeons and Dragons, and writing like extensive backstories, which I always love doing. So yeah, no, this is legit writing. It feels like it's an outline, but it is definitely writing.
So, shall we...
And what's more, I think we can say off the bat that I'm not necessarily a fan of the mediums they use, but these are competently drawn.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Very much so. I don't like. We'll get into it, but I don't like the design of Big Daddy. But I think the more pared back design of Sleeping Daughter with just the black dress, the what's the term I'm looking for? Like private school kind of goth dress with red
Yeah.
stripes socks, knee-high socks. Those are real nice. The shoes are nice. Proportional. The hair is nice dark brown. It's painted very well. It seems to be done in like watercolor or marker.
Yeah,
both?
it looks like a combination of the two.
So you would say this drawing has good eye feel?
It does. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, okay. We definitely have someone who has skill as an artist here. So do we want to each read...
Are we talking about me? Because that is a stretch.
Well, I was speaking about the artist who drew the OC, but I think
Okay,
all
good.
three of
Much
us
better.
are artistic, or at least mildly so. Do we want to each...
We're somewhere on the artistic spectrum.
Yes, we're on the spectrum. Definitely. Do we each want to read like a section, perhaps? Like it's sectioned out: main info, appearance, personality. Maybe each one of us could read a section, and we could sort of discuss.
Yeah.
Real quick, I think we should probably hit up the big points. So, Big Daddy, real name, Igor Glusko, place of birth, Suchikoma, Russia?
Sure.
Well, that's also in the
Tachikoma,
description, so.
Well, the description actually conflicts with the little blurb in the picture.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Different spellings and stuff, so yeah, whatever.
Different canon. We're getting divergent canons here.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, maybe, I don't know which one do we believe. The artwork is probably the original canon, but
Yeah, probably.
the written
Age.
version is the updated canon, the reboot, if you will.
Age 34. Yeah. Okay, that's a sensible age for
God damn
a
it.
father of 13. Or is the daughter 73?
Wait a minute. Did you say 34 acceptable age of a daughter for 13?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm still looking at the description, so I thought you said 24, and I was like, no, it isn't. Oh, wait, 34, yeah. 24, that's an
David?
acceptable age. No.
Date of birth, who cares? That has no bearing on anything. Height.
Hey.
Hmm.
It determines your zodiac sign.
That's true. Plus, DP, I hate to burst your bubble here. Date of birth, 1st of April. April Fool's Day.
Okay, fair enough. Wait a second. What's her date of birth?
14th of
full-
December, 19.
Oh, okay, 14.
I think it's the 14th.
December Fool's Day.
There for a second, I thought that was suspiciously close to Chelsea's birthday. I thought that was December 4th of December 1992 because it's written not great.
What is
I
Chelsea?
just imagine you calling up Chelsea drunk, going, Chelsea, you gotta tell me, you sleeping daughter? You didn't tell me. You gotta tell me these things.
Who's Big
mean-
Daddy? Who is he?
If she had long hair, it could work.
Yeah.
Height is that 4 meters?
Yes. And 89 centimeters?
89 centimeters.
30 metric.
Weight, who knows?
That's right.
And then sleeping daughter is Kali Gluskow, same place of birth, and then she's saying kill the noise, and then
Kill the
Big Daddy
fun.
is saying not all clowns are laughing.
That's right.
How does he say anything with his mouth sewn shut?
I don't know. What? I mean, he's not laughing, obviously. He's also got an earring at his right ear. Wait a minute. What do we think about this author, this creator, actually being Russian? Earring
Ooh,
at his right ear. Mouth is sewed shut.
good point. Very well might be.
Could be. So, on the main info, we can skip over main info in the description since it was written
Well,
out basically.
I
even though
do
it
want to
conflicts.
say that it diverges quite radically. For instance, Big Daddy is supposed to be 34 in the drawing, but in the info he's 47 when he died. Now he's 56, which
Well-
I think we shouldn't skip over because that's like an important point.
Let's be honest, though. When Disney buys it, they're going to throw out all the extended canon, so it doesn't really matter.
See what you did there.
Yee. All right,
Look,
so
it's not going to happen because I can't have any more standalones.
his
so,
language is
whatever.
Russian, by the way. So
Yeah.
he does
Yeah.
speak Russian. What is Russian for go to sleep? I don't know.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Slip go to.
You-
In Russia, sleep go to you. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
We're going
god.
to do a sleep experiment. All right, who wants to take the appearance in the description? Abysme or me?
I don't want to
do
take
it.
the appearance of this guy.
God damn it.
I'll do it. Hair color, shamrock. That would explain the green, and he has a. Okay, is his earring a shamrock or is it like a spade? Because it
His-
kind of looks like a spade.
It looks like a shamrock, a four-leaf clover, missing two of the leaves.
Yeah.
No.
This is a joke that Slime Beast won't get, but they also don't want you using the goddamn word spades all the goddamn time.
Fucking hell. I get the general gist of
Frisky
that.
ding. Yes, for sure.
I am aware of race relations in the United States.
I never had race relations with that one.
Oh, God damn it. Now listen. Fuck, no.
Yeah, no, you just reminded me. Here's the official challenge for this episode. None of us are allowed to do passive-aggressive Obama.
Well, didn't we
And
just
already
fail?
happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what the punishment is, but there has to be some punishment.
How about we can't do it on the OC show at all from this point forward? And whoever
Okay.
does it gets punished.
Okay.
Whoa, I don't know about this rule.
The punishment is...
Listen,
The punishment is insert whatever DP likes here.
How's that his punishment?
I don't know.
traps, women,
Yeah.
vagina, dick.
But the punishment is vagina dick. Hashtag vagina dick.
Vanilla
Get
sex.
it trending.
Okay, so
Shamrock.
hair color, Shamrock. Eye color, question mark. When he was alive, it was dark blue.
Because your eye color changes after you die. Your fingernails grow, your hair grows, your eye color changes.
His eyes are, they're pits of darkness. So I guess he doesn't have pupils anymore.
Absolute darkness, all that I see.
Ah, damn it.
Skin tone lavender, which I guess that is kind of lavender. It's like white with highlights of lavender. 'Cause it's
Everyone
watercolor.
in his town is lavender.
All my friends are lavender tickets.
God, stop! No! No more songs!
I'm lavender, dabba dee dabba.
No!
Um,
Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm lavender. Okay.
height 6'8", goddamn. Weight 242, and he's a lanky motherfucker.
Wow.
So either he's fucking built or that's a miscalculation. Yeah, abnormalities: rotten skin, acid smell of stale ink and fabric.
My ears are burning.
Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Tattoos or scars? A heart scar on his breast. What used to be a tattoo. That's such a southern way to say it. A heart scar on his breast. What used to be a tattoo once in his lifetime.
Southerners and
It'll
Russians.
make no sense at all.
Very similar.
Body type: mesomorph and endomorph. I'm gonna quickly open this hyperlink.
Well,
and
I
what the
think
fuck does that mean?
unless it's a xenomorph, Abysme's not going to be interested.
Probably not.
But I like to think the heart scar on his breast thing. First of all, I like to picture a heart-shaped scar, like a classic heart shape, and on his breast. Now I'm just thinking, what if you had a creepypasta OC who was just a dude that had one gigantic boob, and that was like, ooh, it's gonna put it in your mouth while you're sleeping,
Heart scars and horseshoes.
God damn it.
That's appearance. So rotten skin, acid smell of stale ink and fabric. So was he an artist in his past life?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll get to find out in personality, my section here.
Go for it.
Personality. Big Daddy has no own personality anymore. All he cares about is his daughter. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. What is the name of the BioShock villain?
Big Daddy. Oh no, the villain, the first BioShock.
Is it
It's
no?
Ayn Rand.
It is Big Daddy in BioShock, right?
Yeah.
Those are the Big Daddies are enemies. Yeah.
Yeah.
They aren't the main.
And what's the
antagonists, but,
little
yeah.
girl's name?
Little
Little
sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, all he cares about is his daughter, and all his thoughts are fixed on her and serve to bring her to safety. He is limited to his instincts and reflexes, and is concerned exclusively with Callie's well-being. Their name is Callie, and possible dangers that could hurt her. What happens to him does not matter to him as long as he can at least use his body to protect her. So basically we have a Fido situation, a trained zombie, protective guard zombie.
Yeah.
It is his only and ultimate task to bring Callie safely through the remnants of their common world and to assassinate everyone who tries to interrupt their silent life Ooh, that was almost a misspeak. Silent love? No, I don't think so. Silent life violently in order to set a sign, a warning. So, mimes? got a couple of mimes? Silent, you know?
But deadly.
Yeah.
It does look like both of their mouths are sewn shut, or at least his is.
But he is actually a gentle and good-natured person, but since he is dead, is only driven by his impulses to protect Callie. Okay.
Guys, you gotta understand. He might have tried to kill you, but understand he's dead. That's just because he's dead.
Yeah, of course, of course. Anything dead will try to kill you, right? Dead palette.
I see what you're doing there.
Now, shall I take these since it's in personality, or shall we rotate?
You can go for it.
All right.
Yeah, go
I
for
don't
it.
get
We
it.
got a
I don't
lot
get
to
it
do.
though. Like character traits, and then it's just like, but he has no personality.
Yeah. He has no
It's-
personality, but here are his personality traits.
It's
I
it's
think-
the Kingdom Hearts nobody problem of like, man, we don't have any emotions, and we're sad about the fact we don't have any emotions. It's like, wait a second.
Positive
I
character.
think. Sorry, I think personality, as it said in the first sentence there, is probably like there should have been a different word there, and that's just all that they could come up with.
I think identity, probably.
Yeah, no, or like no,
Parents?
no parents, like no objectives other than to protect his daughter. He has no other like priorities in life or something.
Right.
That's what it sounds like it should be. But continue.
Positive character traits. Humble, but only to Callie. Solicitous, only to Callie.
What?
I don't know. Vigilant, Christian. Gentle if there is no danger. So he's gentle to anybody if they're not a danger, so that's good to know.
Okay.
Negative character traits. Distrustful to everyone but Callie. Gruesome if there is danger. Berserk if there is danger. Fast and furious if there is danger. Mad if there is danger. You know, nothing makes me madder than danger. Insane if there is danger. Okay. So, I guess what we should say is he reacts normally to danger. That's what we're getting out of this. But yeah. I mean, you know, that may be necessary to say because, you know, maybe some other things would be important that he doesn't do if there's danger. Like, he doesn't, you know, he's not methodical when there's danger. He just acts single-mindedly. I don't know. Mental disorders. Here we go. Melancholia and night depression.
Night depression. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. Just the idea of like this basically zombie clown is just like, I kind of get mopey at night.
Yeah. You ever look up at the moon and wonder if it's looking back down on you or if anybody in the universe cares?
Like, is it only when the sun sets? You know, if he was in I don't know, Iceland or something, where the days sometimes last, like the sun's like up for most of the day, does he not get depression then? I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Is it only connected to sleep?
It makes sense because there's like seasonal depression and stuff like that. I'm sure night depression is a thing. It's just funny
yeah.
to
It
hear
is.
hear this clown zombie has night depression.
I'm sure
I like
this is
the
a
idea
real
of this-
mental disorder, but it's just really funny.
I just imagine him fucking like juggling or something, and then the sun starts setting, he just drops it all and sits down.
Oh.
Aw. But it would be even better if he was a vampire with night depression.
Jeez.
So you mean depression? Yeah, but I'm only depressed when it's night out.
Mm.
I'm a really happy sleeper.
Physical disorders. Phototoxicity. Is
What
that an
the
allergy to
fuck
sunlight?
is a phototoxicity?
I think that sounds like an allergy to sunlight.
You are correct.
I
It
am
is.
correct. And migraine.
So he is a fucking vampire.
Kinda, yeah. Well, he is undead, I guess, technically. He's
Yeah.
got rotting flesh, and he
He's undead.
died.
He's undead and he burns if he's in the sun. He's a fucking vampire.
I think maybe it might be that we're going by Minecraft rules.
Maybe.
Zombies, skeletons, everything burn in the sunlight, you know? Maybe?
Could be.
I don't know. Fears his daughter getting hurt or has to suffer. He likes
Also
minuses and he dislikes minuses. This is actually just a dash. I guess nothing. So
Shouldn't like Callie be under likes and dislikes is not Callie or something?
likes Callie, dislikes not Callie. Ugly, random girl. I do not like you.
Oh man.
Relationships.
Sure.
ADP.
Relationships, family. Arava Amarov, former wife. So she's just out of the picture now, I guess.
She probably divorced him after he died.
He came back and she's like, "Well, I want a divorce."
She was like, "Where do you want to go out for dinner?" And he was like, "I'm sad."
Oh,
Did
no,
he-
I'm depressed.
Did he have the night depression and the phototoxicity before he died?
We don't know.
Maybe that's how he died. He caught fire in the sunlight.
And that he caught fire in the sunlight and he's just out there roasting a dead body, and then the sun sets and he's like, man, life sucks.
Yeah, exactly. How could you not be night depressed?
Callie Gluskov, daughter. Madison Drummond, girlfriend.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a
Ooh.
mistress action there.
That doesn't sound
Hello.
Russian.
Drummond
No.
sounds what, German or maybe even American.
I
just by
think
German
she
ancestry.
probably clicked one of those ads on creepypasta.com where it was like, meet a Russian eldritch horror.
Mhm. Art Jum Vladimir Gluskov, father.
Vladimir!
Well, it's like W, like Vladimir.
Yeah, it's Vladimir with a W, so... Vladimir.
Gluskov, not Gluskova, just Gluskov.
Right.
Arena Gluskov, mother. Gluskova, mother.
So we've had Gluskow, Gluskova, Gluskov. I don't know who's who anymore.
I think Gluskova is the mother's maiden name, and Gluskov is the father's last name.
Oh no. Do we have some inbreeding?
Maybe.
Ugh.
In
That would
Russia.
explain the phototoxicity.
Yeah, he's just an albino. That's the whole thing.
Well,
Alright.
I don't know. I fucking lost the script. Too much wine. Never mind. Nothing there. Nothing there. Move
Too
on,
much
people.
wine. Never mind. So,
All right.
Abysme, does he have any friends or allies?
Big Daddy is not able to build a bond with people due to the night depression, whether friend or foe. All his thoughts are fixed on Callie, so he does not let himself get involved with other people. He does not care what happens around him and does not matter what happens to other people.
He does
Loves-
not matter what happens to other people.
Love status, which is much better than your Facebook relationship status. Love status. He has no feelings except for his daughter. Does not remember one of his wives. Ooh. That's
one.
definitely the possessive, but I'm going to choose to believe it's multiple wives. Does not remember what it means to love someone, not the way he loves Kali. Never netherless. Netherless.
I told
That's
you it's
an
based
awesome
on
word.
Minecraft. Yeah.
That's a fucking awesome word.
Netherless.
The love he has for his daughter is far beyond human existence.
Now,
You misread something there. It's not his wives. It's wifes.
Wives. I know.
my
but I'm going
wives.
to choose to believe it's plural wives.
My wives.
So, he has no feelings for anybody except his daughter, except he does have a girlfriend, Madison Drummond. That poor, poor girl. He has no feelings for her.
Or maybe,
He could
but
be-
also
he could
possibly
be in a romantic relationship.
a romantic,
Where you don't love
emotions,
someone.
a feelings.
Yes. Where you don't have sex with them and you don't have feelings, but you're boyfriend and girlfriend.
You just need somebody to hold you at night.
It's 20. No.
It's a kindergarten, essentially.
It's 2018. All relationships are special.
Yeah. So the back. This is my part here. Backstory
Yeah.
coming soon. Okay. So next, no.
Religion. minus.
The Church
Yeah.
of Minus.
What kind of religion would you imagine a zombie to be a part of?
Well, this particular one, I mean, it'd have to be like some extreme nihilism with a carve out for his daughter.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Huh. I was thinking Catholicism. Because, it's all about how you rose, when you rose, all different things like
I
that.
was thinking Greek mythology. You know why?
Oh.
You know Greek mythology? You know why? It's a dead religion.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
I was kind of like trying to David Letterman it as much as I could. Did you hear this? You know about this? But he's not able to build bonds with people. I'm just imagining him like in a seasonal depression ad where it's just like, hey, Big Daddy, let's go to the bar, and then he's just like, I don't feel like it, guys. And all of his friends go off, and they're having a good time at the bar in soft focus, like a shallow depth of field, and he's just in the front with a beer by himself, just not able to go on the dance floor.
Aw. And then his pants fall down because he's a clown.
Try.
Celexa.
So, are you having seasonal depression? Try the new seasonal depression remedy, Gluskava.
Gluskava.
Gluskavanol.
Try Wladimirinol.
Talk to at least 7 different doctors to make sure glucovinol is appropriate for you. It's only been tested on dead people, so we don't know.
Oh,
At
boy.
least you don't have to worry about that side effect, though.
Mm.
Alright, so religion is minus. Did you want to take the rest, or shall we just knock those out?
Yeah, let's knock them out.
Favorite color minus. Favorite animal minus. Favorite music genre minus. Animal symbol is ox, though. Just in case
Animal
you're wondering.
symbol?
Chinese Zodiac?
Maybe.
I'm assuming. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Okay.
His voice actor would be Kane Highwind from Final Fantasy Dissidia. Dissidia?
Don't know what that is.
And
You haven't heard of Final Fantasy Dissidia?
no.
It's just like a Final Fantasy mashup game.
Ah, I see. So it's like the
Yeah.
Mugen of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, kind of. It's
Okay.
kind of like all the cool kids from Final Fantasy fight each other.
Ah, I see.
Oh, okay.
And his theme song is Kill the Noise by Bulvik Mavigic.
So Kill the Noise is the band.
Is he a wrestler?
Oh.
Why does he have a theme song?
Yeah. Now all I can hear is instead of that song, he comes out, and you just hear, "Come on, hear the noise, girls, rock you boys."
I
We'll
would
get
imagine
depressed.
I would imagine he would come out to ICP.
Yeah. Or,
He seems to be done with the clown.
or maybe Korn.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, yeah. I mean, he comes out and he sprays Fago all over the audience, but from his flower, I guess. So now we've got Sleeping Daughter. I think is the right term. Sleeping Daughter, yes.
Yep.
Whose turn is it? I forget now.
It's Dead Pallet's turn.
Okay, it's always Dead Pallet's turn.
Kalinka Gusklova. Creepypasta name, Callie.
Uh-oh. We've got somebody referencing Creepypasta.
Yes.
Run.
Okay. Epithet. Sleeping child. Epitaph. No, it says epitaph, right?
Epithet. Yeah, epithet. That's a word.
Yeah, I know it's a word, but I was reading it as epitaph for some reason. Anyway.
I forgot that we were going to skip the main info because it was on the drawing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Essentially, Zodiac, Sagittarius, Russian nationality, hometown, Klusloma, Russia.
Glaucoma.
Currently living, she's wandering. English language.
What?
What? Really?
Hair, hickory. Eyes, dickory. Skin, dock.
God damn it.
I call her Denim Aegean. So denim.
Aegean?
Yeah,
Aegean?
she's got
That means Greek.
blue jean eyes.
Skin tone pale. Height 4'11". That's no, that's pretty sensible for like a 13-year-old. Yeah, never mind. What?
I just read the next thing.
Weight 92 pounds. Abnormal.
Abnormalities.
Abnormalities.
What is her abnormality, DP?
Freckles.
Her deformation. Disgusting freckles.
That's
Abnormality.
what she said all the time.
Abnormality. No soul.
Damn it.
Tattoos/scars. Negative. Body posture skinny.
Stand up straight.
Oh,
Stop being
shit.
skinny.
Okay.
I'm tired of you walking around skinny all the time with that body posture.
Oh man.
So, man, Abysme. What do you think about a personality? You always say, I know you're always telling me that personality is the most important thing about a woman. So,
Abysme, I know you're always telling me whenever you're going out on dates, the most important thing is personality in your 13-year-olds.
oh god damn it, DP, you've had too much to drink.
DP, you've had the exact correct amount to drink.
There's still wine in this bottle, so I haven't had enough.
Well, it's more than what I got. I just drank my last beer. Got other stuff. Maybe I'll get into it. Callie is guided by her fear, since she cannot see anything. Really? Blindness is not an abnormality or anywhere else in this opening?
Her eyes are sewn shut, remember? That's why.
I know, but goddamn. Okay. She relies unconditionally on her father, who sees everything that comes too close to her as a danger. So, like air, dirt.
Oh my god. This is see no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah.
If you're seeing this and there's a comment section, we need you to go down to that comment section and type, what would you rather have, freckles or blindness?
Now keep in mind, if you do have blindness, you won't know if you have freckles. So,
Except for everyone telling you constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
And jeering at you. She is obedient, frugal, well, good thing she's in charge of the money, and careful, especially to her father. She first gives her attention to anyone who comes too... What? She first gives her attention to anyone who comes too close. If you do not harm Callie, she wants to touch you, as she perceives information like that. As you come closer to Callie, you'll be watched by Big Daddy. And if you harm Callie, she will scream and cry, which will be a command to die.
What? You just skipped over some stuff there.
Did I?
You'll be watched by Big Daddy.
In a haunting. Oh, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I need to move this fucking window. There we go. You will be watched by Big Daddy in a haunting and unceasing way. His eyes pierce you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake or to be loud. Just be loud.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
Dead. If you harm Callie, she will scream and cry, which will be a command to die. That rhymes nicely.
Why would somebody fucking do that?
I don't know.
I'm a man about town, looking for somebody to harm. Why not this kid with the sewn-up eyes next to this gigantic fucking clown that's watching very intently? Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna go shove her over. I'm gonna go cow tip her.
Callie tipper.
Yeah, Callie tip. I'm gonna go Callie tipping tonight. I don't know.
I love it. Wait a second. Callie is guided by fear. Positive traits. Watchful, meek, careful.
God damn
Watchful. What is she watching and how?
So, see, this is the problem. This all falls under personality. So, is Abysme taking all of this or what?
I'll just take these next.
Take it all.
Positive character traits: careful,
you
meek,
slut.
and watchful. Slutitudinous.
Wait, that's not written there for anybody who's wondering.
No, it's
Sluttiness
not.
is not a positive character trait of this character.
It's
It's
a
not a trait
negative
at all.
character trait.
God damn it.
Negative character traits: fastidious, timorous, which is fearful, I think, reserved, and shy. Physical disorders: freckles. No, none.
Why are we like categorizing these traits into like positive and negative? Like, shy and reserved is clearly a positive trait. Like, if someone says that, like, oh, they're reserved with their act, like, no one would say that that's a negative character trait.
No, it's more neutral, if anything. Some people are reserved, some people are outspoken.
I would say obnoxious would be a negative character trait.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
All right.
A racist, you know?
What if you saw that? What if it said in this actual thing, sleeping daughter, negative trait, highly racist, incredibly racist, anti-Semitic?
Just against Indians. No one.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like them.
She doesn't like sound, so getting the constant telemarketing calls really puts her off.
Mm-hmm.
She judges everybody by that one example.
Thank you for taking a racist joke I made and making it even more racist.
Oh, yeah, because nobody calls from India. That's totally just a misnomer.
Oh man,
Oh,
actually,
God.
most of my fucking calls come from China now.
Oh, really?
But they're bounced through Southern California. And here's the fucked up part: they're in Mandarin, and they are trying to target Chinese immigrants who aren't familiar with like the IRS and stuff to like get money out of them and shit. Really fucked up.
That is really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
That's what you get, those calls and emails where it's like, this is IRS. You owe a lot of money, and you will go to jail if you do not pay. And it's like, okay, sure. All right, anyway. Mental disorders.
Oh, mental disorders, synesthesia.
Synesthesia, which I believe means that you see color.
My mom has synesthesia, actually. It runs in the maternal side of my family, apparently. It's just you associate color strongly with like visual things in your head.
So racist.
But it can also be like music. It can be any type of sensory input. So yeah, I don't see how that's a mental disorder. It's more of a quirk, I guess. It's like saying people with photographic memory have a mental disorder. Doesn't really make sense.
I don't know. But yeah, so shorthand, associating certain types of music with certain colors. Racist.
Racism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fears?
Am I just finishing this then?
I mean,
Yeah, you might as well.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Fears. Sensory overload. I'm not sure how you do that since you can't see. I mean, you're already like, down 1/5 or whatever. Likes. Silence. The woods. Small creeks and ponds. Stuffed animals. Animals. Unstuffed animals.
Unstuffed
Taxidermy.
Now I'm picturing like the quintessential cliche millennial out on like a camping trip or something and going, texting on their phone and saying, yeah, there's like a bunch of unstuffed animals out here.
Totally organic. Dislikes. Loud, bright light, many people, people who follows her, people who stare at her, how would she know, losing concentration.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna follows you.
Oh man. All right.
Why, when in doubt, is the impression that you revert to fucking Harley Quinn from the animated show?
I thought it was Meowth, but okay, that's fine.
You're right. You're right.
Oh
is
man,
Meowth.
somebody out there do a mashup of Meowth as Harley Quinn. And it works because Jesse or James could be Mr. J.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, it would be Jessie who is Mr. J.
Yeah, that's
She wears the pants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Family relationships. Oh my god, guys, this is the exact same information.
Yeah. Do you want to skip it? I
Well,
mean, we know the
yeah.
mother, father, stepmother, etc.
It does say, I just want to point out, Madison Drummond is her stepmother,
Even though
despite the
she's-
fact that it's Big Daddy's girlfriend, so whatever.
His new mother is
Okay.
just as good. Younger.
All right. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a tick.
Uh-huh.
Favorite color, brown and yellow. Bitch, you blind. Bitch, you blind.
Brown and yellow. She likes the way they sound. Wait, she has synesthesia. Oh,
That doesn't mean.
well,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
if you have synesthesia, but your eyes are sewn shut.
I mean, you could have had exposure to color prior to being blind,
I
which
guess.
is, it would still mean things. But yeah, it's not triggered unless you can see things.
Well,
you
you
need
just-
sensory
I'm just-
input to trigger it.
I'm just imagining that, like, our artist here is sitting down, sleeping daughter, and asking her questions. All right. Favorite colors? I'm sorry, I have to ask for the survey.
Just say anything like brown or yellow. Brown and yellow, yes. Oh, okay.
Favorite animal? Manatee?
What?
All right.
I got a lot of manatees in Russia.
Yes.
Favorite music genre? Pop.
Pop. J-pop.
Animal symbol? Moth. What?
Huh. So the Chinese zodiac was not correct then.
You've never
Yeah, I'm
heard of
good.
the Year of the Moth. Come on.
Year of the Mothman. Voice actor, Final Fantasy Dissidia, Tara Branford. Okay, and then Kill the Noise, Black Magic is also her entrance song, which makes sense.
I guess they're a tag team
That's right.
wrestling duo. Yeah.
Well, maybe she's just his valet.
Mm.
All right, and we've got the warning at the bottom. Stop. You are not authorized to use this artwork. Do not use, re-upload without permission. We actually have do not steal.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Okay.
Which I support. Put your warnings on your
Yeah.
work. Put your licenses, put your, make
When
sure
you
you
make
establish
it.
your rights.
When you make it, unless specified by a contract, you own it.
That's right. No matter what anybody says. But, yeah, so I guess that's Big Daddy, Sleeping Daughter. Big Daddy is a zombie. What, they never explained why Big Daddy is a clown.
No.
He's a zombie.
Well, the background.
Some people
the
are clowns,
backstory is
man.
pending.
That's true.
So we don't know. We don't know. Like, I'm interested to see what the backstory is.
He has
personally.
a scar on his breast. I guess he probably had heart surgery, or maybe had his heart stolen and sold on the black market in Russia. I don't know.
Or his wife stabbed him.
Could be.
Maybe.
Or his ex-wife, or his girlfriend, or his stepmother. I don't know. But, yeah, we don't know
I
why
will
he's a
say-
clown, but he's like a revenant, a guard dog character for
Yes.
Sleeping Daughter.
Mm,
So, yeah.
yeah.
There is a lot of really nice detail in this character sheet, though, because we got a front, back, and side view of Sleeping Daughter, a front and back of Big Daddy. We get the eyes sewn shut. We get like a detail of that. We get moldable portraits to give you an idea of what they look like. They do a nice job of that. They also a lot of my favorite artists. Like I fucking love this porn artist named Mr. In Case or Just In Case.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man,
That dude's so goddamn good.
You guys
Yes.
and your porn artists.
No, okay, but for real,
but for
that
real,
like
but for real.
visit
Um,
buttsmithy.com. You
Yes.
won't regret it.
God damn it.
The Alfie webcomic is beautifully drawn, very well written. Outside of
Yes.
being a porn comic, there's long
Yes.
stretches of just like world building and dialogue and tons of cool shit. Not kidding.
But the point I was making is that artist has had significant problems with a thing called same face.
Mm.
And we have
Yeah.
two designs here who you can see the relation in their face, but they do have different facial structures. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, like they
Um,
don't have the same nose, for example.
Yes, he has a very pronounced nose, and she does not. It's very well executed. The design of Big Daddy though is just too much. It's too much. If you saw that guy at a club, you would be like, calm it down.
The design reminds me a bit of, and this is actually something that I like in the context that I'm about to mention. It reminds me very much of Silver Age DC Comics.
Mm.
Like, where you would have a character and it would be, Batman versus, the crazy juggling Big Daddy, and it would be this character swooping in on the cover, and you'd be like, what the fuck? Who the hell is this guy? I gotta figure out, I gotta find out what this is about with this character.
The big
What I
issue
like-
I'm having is the jacket. Like,
Yeah.
the half jacket thing is just fucking silly.
I mean, I'm gonna suspend most of my criticisms on this because I feel like most of this might be explained in the backstory for all
That
I know.
could be.
And then if it's logical enough, I'll go, okay, cool.
Maybe he was a circus clown who was attacked by a lion, and that's why half of his coat is ripped off, you
Fred
say?
Dryer is hunting.
My only, I think what I like the best about this is that while these do feel like actual OCs, while they clearly are drawing influences from things that I can recognize, it doesn't feel like someone went, "This is my Beetlejuice OC."
Right.
Like it does feel like its own character that this person has written originally, with clear influences.
And we should say the creator is MVRTYRII, Maverdary. That's the name.
Vivitry?
And yeah, so credit where credit is due. Cool art.
Yeah.
I can't say backstory, but descriptions very in depth and reasonable. Some things that we picked out as kind of a little bit quote unquote interesting, but overall good. So yeah. So how would let's do our rating, our patented do not steal
Jesus.
rating. Would you call this original? I would.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I mean, it has a little bit of like the professional, the thing of, the guy who's, sort of a broken soul protecting the young girl who's vulnerable type thing. That's sort of a thing that's been done before, but other than that, I would say original. I don't know. How about you, DP? Is DP with us?
I was going to say not original,
Ah, okay.
and I think you sold me on, the story-wise, I think it's original. I think the fact that Sleeping Daughter is less original, that her design is pared back more, is making it more successful. So it's kind of hard to judge.
Well, that's
but
fine. We basically have two originals and one somewhat original, I would say, right? Am I correct in that?
Yeah, did we
Go ahead.
Abysme's feelings?
Yeah, I mean,
What do they matter? Come on.
I can clearly, if I want to, say, all right, well, this is clearly the Joker, or this is
Right.
clearly Wednesday Addams, but I could easily describe it as something else, and then it also fits in there. And because it fits so many different influences, I can't say that it belongs
Yes.
to either one strongly. So to me, this is someone who wears their influences on their sleeve, but has made something that does look distinct, at least in my opinion.
You guys really navigated the idea for me. Yeah, I'm going to say original as well.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Now, second round, we've covered original. Now, character. Do we think these characters have character? Do we think they have interesting traits about them?
Yeah, they're a bit bonkers and a little bit possibly mismatched, but I think that might just be due to the language barrier. For example, like has no personality. I think personality is not the correct term that they were going for. And it's hard to judge simply because the backstories have not been written yet.
Right,
and
right.
I feel that once they are, there will be a lot of important missing details and exposition that would help to further flesh out what they're wearing, why they're wearing it, why their physical deformities are as such.
Why she has freckles? Ugh.
Why the fuck she have freckles?
Good.
Also, she doesn't have freckles in the picture.
No, she doesn't. Like they're only
Maybe-
freckles on her arms or something, and that's why she wears long sleeves.
Oh,
she wants
yeah.
to hide them.
The freckles are too hideous to render.
Right. Maybe the freckles are on her scalp and the hair covers them up. But DP, so what do you think? Character. Does it have character? Do they have character?
Too much character. too,
Too many characters?
Too
too
many
much-
characters.
too many details for the wrong things, I think. Because we have, obviously the backstory isn't there, but then, the backstory is what's important, not, date of birth or, information like that.
Right. I have a feeling we're going to run into that a lot as we progress. The minutia.
Yes.
I would say that I'm sort of hovering between in that there is a lot of detail, but I'm not sure. And of course, as we've said 3 times now about the backstories being integral to actually deciding, I sort of am going to lean a bit toward not having much character, because there is a lot of detail, but at the end of the day, what we have is the essentially, I'm boiling it down, not saying this is literally what they are, but essentially you have the video game character girl, where if you get in proximity or look at her, she screams.
Yeah.
And we have the video game protector character that's triggered by that and called to attack you. So I'm not saying that's literally exactly what it is, but that I get that kind of feeling of you've got the girl who is easy to disturb, and you've got the guy who wants to kill people to make sure she's not disturbed. And I feel like beyond that, we have a lot of detail in terms of minutia, but I don't know necessarily character. And as I said, with the backstory, that'll probably change dramatically. But yeah. So I guess the third part, do not steal. OC, do not steal. So do we think that these characters are worth stealing? DP, since you haven't gone first on the either two.
Oh,
on the previous two. Do you think these characters would be worth writing in your own story, stealing for your own artwork, just any way you would use them to steal them?
I'm afraid not. That's going to be a no on that. I really do like looking at the sleeping daughter picture, but the Big Daddy one is just too baroque, shall I say?
Not enough woke.
No.
Not enough woke, too baroque. God damn it. And not baroque, lest anybody start
Baroque.
doing impressions.
Woke, baroque.
There you go.
Baroque. If it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I just want to go to the comments real quick, and Colors of Bree asks, is that a BioShock reference? And the creator says, no, they're my creepypasta OCs. You can read it in the title.
Oof.
But they are a BioShock reference.
Well, they're very similar. Now, maybe this
they're
creator
really
never
similar.
Maybe this creator never played. I've never played BioShock. Maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
Big
crazy.
Daddy protecting little girl. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. It's not crazy to think that people might also come up with the idea of a father protecting a daughter, but
No,
the
but
name
just
Big Daddy mixed
yeah.
with kind of
the
seems
namesake,
a little
their behaviorisms. It's
Behaviorisms.
odd. Behaviorism.
I would say I wouldn't steal these either, because they're just they're not fleshed out in the correct ways where I would want to do something with them personally. So I mean, there's definitely a lot of work that's gone in it. Just kind of not my thing, I guess.
People have stolen way worse OCs.
Yes, this is true. It's very true.
But
yeah,
there
I
you
think
have it.
I would echo you guys. I probably wouldn't, if I were the stealing type, I probably wouldn't steal this character or these.
I would only
characters.
steal. Actually, I take that back. I would steal these, but I would make them as people cosplaying their OCs at Comic-Con, and no one understands what they're referencing.
Oh my god!
And you just have night depression about it.
Make an Ashcan. Okay, I think I might change some minds here. Would you
Okay.
steal these characters for an Ashcan story about a guy and his daughter dressing as OCs for a creepypasta convention, somebody trying to abduct the daughter and the father killing him?
Ooh.
You have the same general scheme, the same general plot, but you change a little bit. Would you steal it? Probably
if it was
not,
in a
but, you
writing
know.
challenge, yeah, I would, but only if someone challenged me to it.
Right. Yeah. All right, so we basically think OC do not steal. We think original character, yes. Character itself, we're not too hot on, and all 3 of us wouldn't steal it. So there we go. That's our rating system. What does it mean? Who knows?
Fuck it.